And if that same movie had been made elsewhere in the country,
Very smart.
Is that what you're trying to say? That
Very smart.
would
No,
okay.
I'm not trying to say that.
Okay.
But it tends to happen.
Yeah.
So, and people are very, like I said, on edge. And everybody's eating glass and nails for breakfast for some reason. So there tends to be that thing, oh, my claws are going to come out. What are you saying? I'm waiting. So no, it didn't happen. It was quite okay, actually.
You know, the other hot button topic when it comes to the cinema, especially Bollywood.
Can I just say that this clock really makes me nervous?
You're an actor. You can't be unnerved
I just
by
said
that.
I'm an artist. I'm a dreamer.
You were just talking about how the pandemic set is very efficient. See, that's a clock, so it's going to keep us efficient and make us keep time.
But monster.
Yeah. You can just look at me or look at the audience. Don't worry about the clock. Nepotism is another.
This is a bad word. I don't even want to talk about it.
It's a bad word, but does it exist? Does it not exist? How much does it impact
I'll tell you something.
Actors who are not from within the industry?
It's not just actors. It is something that is prevalent in the entire world. It is, again, I'm saying this having been in the industry without anybody's hand on my head, making my decisions, and I feel that it actually empowers me to make my own decisions, and I've understood this today, and I'm fine with it. Having said that, in every single industry all across the world, or whether it's business or everything, it is much easier for a child of that family to have access to whatever it is that the family is doing, and so too with the film industry. Opportunities are more, opportunities are greater. Your 1 is equal to 10, whereas my 1 will be equal to 1 or maybe 0.5. But I personally don't say that with any kind of resentment. Because every little uphill climb that I have makes me who I am. It teaches me that much more. And that's my journey. What will I get, putting somebody else down, resenting somebody else? Like I said, I'm an artist. I want to be full of love. I want to be a dreamer. I want to be a child. If I start thinking about somebody else and, oh, they're so lucky, oh shit, I have a shit life, it's going to be I'm just going to be feel miserable all the time. I don't want to be that person. Having said that, I do wish that it could be, we could have this ideal situation where you find talented people and then create stars out of them, because it is important to be a star. However much it is important to be a good actor, it's also important to have that kind of power, which a star has. Here, it tends to be the other way. You find somebody who is there and in a perfect place, and then you try to stuff some talent into them. So I feel that it's a little detrimental to what it is that we're trying to do, but I feel that, and having lived this for the last 9 years or whatever, I find that every decision of mine, I am my decisions. So whatever decision it is that I make, that is what makes me who I am, and that is what empowers me to be the person I am, and that is what makes me feel fearless. And I'm okay with that. It's fine. And to single out one industry and say, I understand that people have had their troubles, but that is so across the board.
Okay,
well, I guess we're more interesting to talk about.
Making peace with nepotism and understanding it for what it is, I appreciate that answer, Aditi. Coming to the final part of this interview, which is artist, dreamer, child. When you made your on-screen debut, you weren't even an actor, you were a dancer. You also sing. Do you find the time? I mean, now that you're an actor, you're doing all this fantastic stuff. What's happened to dancing?
This is a very sad thing. So I learned from a lovely, lovely teacher, Leela Samson. And she's really like a second mother to me. And she now lives in Chennai. So whenever I'm in Chennai, and I luckily do quite enough work here, I run to class. I quite often stand behind class and try and sit in Aramandi, and then everything hurts. But I do it. And once a dancer, always a dancer. I mean, it's literally music and dance is in my blood. I can never separate it from me. But I find that with acting, and I have to say, I am so lucky to be in this profession, because every single it's like such a beautiful amalgamation of all the art forms, and I get to be on set with so many artistic people. So I miss my Bharatanatyam, but I don't miss dancing, because literally you put on music, I will dance from 10 p.m. to 5 p.m., 5 a.m. without a problem. And I'm always dancing and I'm always singing, and I really, really enjoy it, and you can never take that away from me.